Morning, everybody. This is David Marsh, and today is April 2nd, 2014. In this video, I'm going to do just what we did yesterday, just not as long. Last video I did was about 17, 18 minutes, and I really covered a lot of different things like margin and cancellation, just a whole bunch of different things. In this video, I'm just going to cover the actual trades. I put my dome up so you can see the actual trades going off, and I put the 1 minute chart here so you can see the little symbols here. And I honestly believe I misspoke yesterday stating that we couldn't have it plotted. That's over there, and that's simply because it won't plot an ATM-based strategy, which this is. So if I misspoke, sorry about that. In any event, I'm going to pause for a minute, or maybe 10. It all depends whenever this trade comes up. So be back here when we get our next trade, and we'll take it from there. Okay, we've got our first trade. It's, our first entry at 13784. We're, of course, not filled yet, but this is the first signal of the day. And it's just a little bit after 9 o'clock in the morning. So, kind of moving a bit slow this morning. Not a lot going on, so I don't know how long it will take to get filled. So I'm going to pause again. I'm really going to try to keep these videos under 5 or 6 minutes. It just makes it so much easier for people to view online. You start getting these really long videos. There's issues with buffering and things like that. So I'm going to pause again. We'll come back when we get filled. All right, still not filled here. Looking to get lot. There we go. 13787. We are long, and we've got our stop in place. And again, not much we have to do. We come in the morning. We simply turn everything on, and strategy does the rest. So. I'll let this run for about a minute. I'm going to mute and just let it run in case the market picks up or something. I'd like to hopefully let you see the whole trade, but again, we have no idea how long these trades are going to last. So I'm going to mute, and we'll come back on here in a few seconds. Well, as you can see, the market really is moving slow. So I'm going to pause again, and we'll come back towards the conclusion of this trade. All right. Well, the trade is not looking all that good. It's gone straight down since when we got filled here at 787. It's came down to 782, and so we may get stopped out on this. And with only a couple contracts left for bid over there, probably going to get stopped out on us. But just keep in mind that we don't win every trade, and who knows, maybe this trade will bounce. But just keep that in mind. I've been training people how to trade for a long time, and I've seen a lot of people come and go. And one of the biggest things I've seen is people live in the moment. And as humans, we do that. We live in the moment. But I guess what I'm saying is when I tell you to go back and look at our collective results, you look at them and say, wow, this is something I can do. I like the results. It trades 2 times a day. There we go. We got stopped out. Trades a couple times a day. This looks really good. Well, sometimes, though, when you're in the heat of the moment and you take a losing trade, well, emotions tend to come in. And that's one of the reasons why we have a strategy to take emotions out of it. Okay, so it's important to realize that this is you're not as good as your last trade just because we had a losing trade or maybe a losing day or a couple 3 losing days. I mean, it's probably going to happen, right? But just always remember the collective results we've had to date are very good. And we've had losing days. We've had consecutive losing trades, albeit not many. So just keep that in mind. It's all about the collective long-term effect of this. So, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for your account to grow over time. So, all right, let's pause again till we get our next trade. Well, that didn't take long. We're already short. I was looking at another chart and came back and already short. So we got short here at 13783. We've got our targets in. We're down, 200 and whatever it was, $225 for the day. Hopefully this trade will be a winner and we'll maybe recover something. But regardless, this is the second trade. So the way we do it is that at the conclusion of this trade, we're finished. We shut the 6C down and we come back again the next day. So. But we'll let this trade cook. I'm going to mute for a couple seconds, see if this trade starts moving. All right, well, our first target just got hit. Very nice. So we've recovered a little bit of money there. But again, I really want to emphasize that just don't look at the individual trade results. Look at this over time. That's what this is all about. But in any event, it's still nice to see a winning trade, especially after a losing trade. But looks like we might get our second target here. And of course, our third target is set for 0. So we'll have a trailing stop effect we've got plugged into in our trailing stop strategy parameters down here. So I believe I mentioned it yesterday. That's why you do not see a third green line somewhere, because there's simply no target. It's just going to be trailed out over time. So as price moves down, the trailing stop will move down with it, and eventually the market will come up and will get stopped out of the third set of contracts. And I say third set because you may be trading more than three. You might have two and two, or three. However you want to do it. So, all right. So second set of contracts is just filled. So real nice, not too bad. With any luck, we might get a nice down move. It looks really good so far. And as this moves down, our trailing stop will go down as well. So I'm going to pause one more time, and we'll come back here shortly. Okay, we're back. Markets moved down really nice. Our trailing stops just been ticking down, and we'll see what we get here. So we're going to take a nice profit on this trade, and not sure where that's going to leave us overall for the day. Maybe flat, maybe down a little bit, maybe up a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just move on to our next trading day. And as a reminder, tomorrow is April 3rd, and we are personally not going to trade the 6E. So there won't be any results on the blog for the April 3rd because there's an ECB conference all day long. Now that won't affect us trading other markets such as the S&P 500 E-minis, but it does affect the 6E because it's a euro. Well, it's the equivalent of the Forex, euro dollar. It's just a futures contract of it. So we could see some real choppy action. So we're going to be prudent traders, and we're just going to step back for that day. So we will do a video the next day after that. So, but let's see how this video. Let's see how this trade rather turns out, and then we'll wrap this video up. Got this video under 10 minutes at least, but it may go over, and I'm sorry about that if it does. I do the best I can to keep these videos short, but it never happens. So, but looks like we may get hit on our trail stop. But that's what's so nice about keeping zero down here is that if you get a nice big move down, that trailing stop just keeps you in until it's time to get out. And keep in mind, you're free to set this up however you like. And there you go, we just got stopped out. You're free to set your stops and profits whichever way you like. We show you the way we do it. It works really well with us. We're happy. So, all right, so we're down 1250 for the day. Not too bad, right? Not a winning day, but not a bad day either. So let's wrap this video up. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back the day after tomorrow.